Everybody, as promised, here's the video. Here's the video to introduce the curve. This is them, the ones that we're making right now. I want to try and keep this really quick, so this is just a prototype that I have to make really big. So it's a bottom button, locking button, great action. I mean, I don't know if you can see how easy that is. It's just great button, great spring, top vented. You know, we've been looking at the venting quite a bit. We decided to put it at the top of the battery so that you know, it actually vents. You can see the vents on a battery are at the top, so it's kind of useless if the battery swells up and the vents are down on the side. The battery swells up, you don't really have effective venting. So we kept it small and kept it at the top of the battery. Although I haven't had any problems or even heard of anybody venting a single battery. For those that like to stack or whatever. This is one with a kick in it. Probably should have had a battery in there. I've had, this thing works just flawlessly. I've had zero flaws with this. As I mentioned yesterday, we had a production snafu on the thing, so we had to order some different screws for the inside of this, because with the kick, you can make it close all the way. You can like really screw it down, but then the throw of the switch is really small, so we didn't want to do that. We want to get a better fit on that. With the regular battery, it works fine, closes up. The other device that I'm working on right now and I've announced is the can. This is sort of the evolution of the can. This is on the Stinger, so it's big, but it's basically a Darwin in a can with an adjustment on the side. So this is the first edition. This is the second edition. The third edition is going to be smaller than this, and it's going to be the same as the curve. So it's going to be the same stainless steel tube, and it's basically going to look something like that. So and it's going to be a little bit shorter. It'll still have the knob on there to adjust it, which is just a design decision that I've ended up with. I think it's better than having a screwdriver. I really recommend using this. Well, you know, I'm recommending using the hybrid battery. I've been getting crazy life with these hybrid batteries out of this, to the point where I even called Brandon from Evolve and asked him, could it even be possible? I thought I was like just going to kill the battery completely, but it's been giving me phenomenal battery life. I want you to just see how nice to throw it, how easy it is to push this button. It's almost like hydraulic. Now there's another, I would be remiss not to mention it, there's another mod like this on the market from France. It's $300 or $290, and it's made out of titanium and gold plated and everything else. So I actually had somebody approach me about building a mod at Vape Fest, or VaporCon rather, and they had a design that was, you know, a bottom button or whatever, and I showed them this, and you know, a month later they sent me a proposal to have these done like this, and I tested one out and I accepted it immediately. It's a great design. These are going to be retailing for about $130. And you know, 150 or 160 or something like that, with a full kit with a charger and battery and a whole nine. But Great device, sleek. These other devices here are just for size comparison. You know, this is a Silver Bullet. This is the Nhaler, Darwin. This is one with a kick in it and a regular dual DCT tank. I really wanted to test this with a 1.5 dual coil atomizer because it's just one of the most demanding atomizers out there. But I was experiencing crazy battery life with it, and I wanted to really give it the test of time. This battery I vaped 9 mils of liquid out of, which is like phenomenal. The hybrid battery with the can on there, again, I've been doing like 9 to 11 mils. It's just crazy battery life, and the efficiency of it is incredible. The other thing about the kick with this, it just operates flawlessly. I've had 0 misfires or whatever. The great thing about the design of this, well, that's a button lock. You can actually make the throw a little bit less or a little bit greater if you want it. If you want it to be like a really tight throw, you can sort of adjust it a little bit. But the great thing about this is there's no cleaning. You don't need rhodium or stainless or plated anything. I have stainless screws. The button is very simple. There's actually a screw that goes on here that touches directly on the bottom of the battery. So you know, if you want to clean it, you just take that screw out and clean the top of the screw, because the screw actually hits right on the battery. It's very simple. It couldn't be simpler. And the top of the battery hits directly on this pin. So the only cleaning points you would ever have to clean for misfiring is clean that or clean this, if you have an issue with, you know, any type of corrosion or anything like that. But again, I have had absolutely 0 misfires with the kick in there, so it's working phenomenally. I'm very pleased. Like I said, this is the evolution. This is the first one, which is just in a big unmachined aluminum tube. This is aluminum tube painted, and the end decision has been that we're going to make them the same as this tube. It's going to have the same curve, the same stainless steel body, and the brass end cap. So I know I promised everybody a video, and I'm going to be doing another video that's more based on the instructions on the whole thing torn apart and how to use it. It'll be brief. I just wanted to do this because I promised everybody that I wanted to do it. This is a production prototype also, that when I was looking at them, they were showing me the solid bars. These are actually machined out of solid bars of stainless. So I told them to keep one like this for me. It's kind of cool. But this thing is, I'm telling you, it's solid. It's stainless and brass. Worst case scenario, you get a big scratch in this thing, it'll polish right out. Same thing with the end caps, very simple. You could clean this whole device with a toothbrush and toothpaste, or you don't need any special cleaning or anything like that. It's a lifetime warranty. There's 0 issues, failure issues that you could have. I got the best springs you can buy. These springs are like $4 a piece. I had them custom made just for this with the perfect amount of throw on there. I'm really pleased, really excited. Again, there'll be more on this device coming shortly. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.